only thing that is concerning USA with sudden rise of China as a superpower in Asia.
Can a trade war with China be won? U.S. President-elect Donald Trump vows to put America first.
The only thing that is keeping USA to maintain the good relationship with India to counter China, even though India is not following the sanctions on Russia, the only thing that is keeping USA to protect the Taiwan from the capture of China. Most of the people should have guessed it. That is semiconductors. Now people, as I told you in the intro, the China is only threat to the Taiwan due to its expansion mindset, and 60% of semiconductor manufacturing is done in Taiwan. USA is very concerned that this industry should not go in the hold of the country like China. For that, Taiwanese companies are realizing to diversify their manufacturing sites. But you will ask me a question, why USA is so afraid of a China's takeover of this industry? Because if I ask you to observe all the electronics kept inside of you, most of it has the semiconductors. The mobile phone on which you are watching this video has the semiconductor in the form of processor, RAM, storage and different power ICs. The LED light by which your home is lit, the headphones on which you are hearing this video, all are controlled by a semiconductor. This is how crucial semiconductors are. That is why USA is afraid of China, that the technology of this semiconductor manufacturing should not go to China. So in this video, I will answer some important questions so you will understand the importance of having hold on the semiconductor industry. So let's start some important terms in the semiconductor sector. First term is fabless. These are the companies who only design the chip, not manufacture themselves. They outsource this task. In these companies, we have the companies like AMD, Qualcomm, Nvidia, Apple, MediaTek, etc. Now comes the foundries. These are the group of companies which only manufacture the chips for the fabless companies. This includes Samsung, TSMC, SMIC, etc. Now comes the companies who have the control on whole the supply chain of the semiconductors. These are IDMs. They do both design and manufacturing. This include Intel, Micron, Samsung Electronics, etc. Now comes the EDA or the intellectual property companies. These companies provide the design software and intellectual property essentials for the chip design. This include Cadence Design, Synopsys and ARM Holdings. Last are the equipment manufacturers like ASML, Applied Materials, Lam Research and Tokyo Electrons. Now people, let's understand with a beautiful story how the semiconductor chips gets manufactured. So let's start people with the process of building a fabless company. Disclaimer guys, this is not the full guide. This is only that I got by some research. There might be some extra details, but let's start with my story. So I am a person who is very inspired by Jensen Huang and want to build a company like Nvidia, which is a fabulous company in the semiconductor industry. So first I have to find the market and the product vision. Next, I have to develop the business plan and secure the funding, because the company like this needs millions of dollars in funding. Next, set up a core design and engineering team. Next, you have to design a chip that is competitive to the market, and then make a physical copy, test its capability, and then find the foundry partner to manufacture your design chip. Then again, you have to do the testing and quality control, and lastly, you have to be prepared for the scaling of these chips and also prepare for the after sales support and service. So people, setting a fabulous company as a startup is very difficult in this time, because there is no chance of anyone compete with the giants like Nvidia, Apple, Intel. Actually, let you know guys, Nvidia is the most valuable company in the world and Apple is the second most. So you have to imagine that how we could compete with the giant like this. Now let's see why the entire industry is dominated by only some countries and only some companies in that countries. This business is very capital intensive and require very advanced factories and very skilled labor to manufacture these chips. To give you a rough account, building a state-of-the-art semiconductor manufacturing facility estimate minimum $2 billion to maximum $30 billion as we advance in the type of chip we manufacture. The lowest machine that cost around $30,000 to the highest machine that cost around $150 million, and it is the EUV lithography machine. This machine is only manufactured by one company in the world, that is the Dutch company ASML, based in Netherlands. The skill required for this manufacturing can be estimated by this example. The semiconductor we see need a dust-free room with a zero amount of dust particle in this room. The silicon wafers are converted into very tiny semiconductors which can be used as ICs, CPUs, RAM, storage devices, GPUs, etc. Let you know people, as our devices are getting smaller and smaller, the chips are also getting smaller and smaller. The latest M4 chip by the Apple is based on 3 nanometer architecture. You can compare the size of this chip as the nanometer stand for 10 raised to power minus 9 of the meter, and this small chip consists of billions of transistors. Now you can understand the precise manufacturing that should be done to manufacture these chips. TSMC of Taiwan was built in 1987 by the support of Taiwanese government, and it has the 37 years of hard work to become the world's largest and most advanced semiconductor manufacturer in the world. Then how could the Taiwanese government and its closest ally USA get the China hold over this industry so easily? India, as the world's largest market after China and USA, as the world's most populated country and growing economy, does not even have a one company in this field. Even just China has its own semiconductor facility, even though large restrictions of the USA. Indian government, in the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, has launched several schemes to attract these companies to set up their plants in our country, and we will soon have the facilities, one in the GIFT city and second in the Assam, that will manufacture the semiconductors in our own country itself. As all of us know, there is AI race going now in the world, and the GPU and NPU chips are the most crucial hardware for the AI development, and thus it gives us two indicators. One, there is a huge opportunity in the AI hardware and electronics and telecommunication engineering, and it will be the most job producing skill in the world. And second, those who have keen interest in knowing about the new tech stories, they should subscribe my channel and also hit the like button, and also comment what topic I should study next and present you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.